dear sister, and today we're reading Saturnastra Karina. This is lesson 9, part 2. During the birthing, Amrita came to see Karina with a midwife. The delivery of the kid was uneventful, so much so that Amrita worried about the rumors that Karina was a monster. Since she did not cry once when giving birth to the child, she seemed in fact bored by the entire proceeding, almost as if she was engaging in a type of farce. When Amrita came to see the baby in the crib, she was half scared that it would be some type of scaly beast. The child instead was normal, too normal, which made her even more suspicious. Tick, tick. Amrita asked Karina what she fed her kid. "What are you going to name him?" "I don't know," said Karina, shrugging her shoulders. "What do you want to name him?" "Haven't you asked my son what he likes?" asked Amrita. "He said I should decide, and so I have decided not to decide upon his name, because it violates the customs of my people," said Karina. "You mean customs," corrected Amrita. "Yeah, that. So what do you want to name him?" asked Karina. We should name him Hidalgo," said a man entering the scene. Karina's face became aglow with happiness. It had been a long time since she had been truly happy. The man was dressed in wizard robes, with strands of he had strands of silver hair over one of his eyes, which was cyan color. The other was regular brown color. He stretched his thin hands to receive the daughter with her bundle of joy. Karina had completely forgotten that Amrita was there. The lady was too confused to say anything. Her first instinct was to imagine that the wizard might be the girl's lover. This suspicion was quickly dissipated when Rimaro entered the room saying, "Daddy!" The father and his children looked at one another as if the light of understanding fell upon them. Sighing with relief, Karina said, "Well, then it is finally over?" "It is never going to be, but at least with this time shift, the higher beings will stop affecting us with their petty nonsense. There's nothing worse than being a causality in someone else's war," whispered Proteus. "But what about your stuff?" asked Karina. "I have it with me. It is just going to be a little bit of a pain to have to keep fetching stuff from my home. This will just save me a step. And by and by, the sleepers no longer need to dream, so they are going to start awakening soon." "And what of the balance of creation?" asked Rimaro. "That plague, or should I say that creature. We have no more need of it. We are smart enough to discover things on our own. We lived once before without it, and we can go back to not relying on it all the same," said Proteus. Anita had heard of the whole telepathy thing, and she found it annoying to be completely left out of the conversation, so that they just have a conversation without speaking, and the normal humans be like, "What are they saying? Don't leave me out of it." As she was walking through the hallway, she ran into Canon. He said sternly, "Don't go yet." "Why? I had no business among those strange creatures," said Amrita. "That attitude just won't do. You have more in common with those people than you actually think. You perceive the world with the same eyes, you taste the fruits with the same mouth, and you smell the flowers with the same nose. The way you see the world is one and the same. Isn't that enough?" asked Canon. "For you, perhaps. But I am uncertain," said Amrita. "As we are all, there is no guarantee of what the future may hold. But at least in the now, we should make the best effort to be happy," said Canon. "There's more to life than being happy," said Amrita. She was about to elaborate on duty when Canon interrupted her by saying, "What's the point of building a patrimony of helping others when you are unhappy? Don't you see that with negative emotions, everything you touch, everything you do will turn to poison? You need to find your own happiness first before bothering about anything else, Lady Amrita." Time?
10 minutes.
Anita left her home rather thoughtful. She pondered her own happiness, or lack thereof. She could not remember the last time she was truly happy, or even remotely content. Everything in her life was always, "You have to do this, you have to do that." With a haggard step, she made her way towards the liquor cabinet. She poured herself a glass of wine, as she used to do in secret whenever nobody was around to judge her. She came towards her vanity, and she picked out the most beautiful of pearls to adorn herself. She then painted her face, and when she concluded, she adjusted her small reading glasses to get a more complete look. She smiled, and then she started laughing. The laughter eventually turned into a sob that nobody heard. The following day, Karina sent a letter to Letholdus. She had written in the letter the name of their son, Hidalgo. Hidalgo seemed like an unusual name for the kid, but why not? Letholdus was happy to be a father at the very least. With the news of the birth of the kid, the merchant caravan started making their way back to Veragerung. Mixed with the correspondence was an unmarked letter. When Letholdus opened it, it simply read, "I work, more the pity. I am sorry if I did you any bodily harm." Letholdus signed and he burned the letter. His father Adolphus came in and he asked, "What's the matter, my boy?" "It's a boy," said Letholdus, smiling. "Say what? My boy had a boy? How lucky indeed. We gotta celebrate," said Adolphus. Time?
9 minutes.
"Would you be happy had it been a girl?" asked Letholdus. "Why would you make it a thing? The wife who used with her philosophical nonsense has the bad habit of filling your head with stupid ideas," said Adolphus, sighing. He added, "Yes, son, a boy will work better, and you know why? Because we must live in this land and breathe the same air as our brethren. This may be changing in Veragerung, but people stay the same, and when you travel enough, then you will understand, my son, then you will understand." Alright, so that's the end of that chapter. Bye bye and God bless.